Hello, my name is Ian. I'm a first-year general engineering student and I'm from Selby, a small town on the outskirts of York. I chose to study at the University of York because even from the very beginning I was aware about its very high-performing academic results. I knew that it was good in the ranking, I knew it was good in student life. The area is rather local, so I knew the city well, I knew the university. My commitments to volunteering part-time work really made me feel that staying at home was the better option for me. And even though it's hard every morning getting up early, it's still rather amazing that I could still keep part of the local and more regional community. Commuting has really helped me with my time management as I've learned to adapt my own workload. I have that time on the bus where I can just listen, I can learn, I can revise, and it's been really helpful in terms of my own revision. At first I found the process of making friends as a commuter rather difficult because I will not be forced to make friends with my flatmates. There's always ways you can meet new people and have fun with people you never met before. Another great thing about commuting is that I saved a lot of money on accommodation. This money I can use to have a good next step in life, so to speak. I chose to study engineering at the University of York because I was aware of the big impact it was having on the wider community. I wanted to do something that was really art focused, but also really technical, so I still get the best of both worlds. One of the benefits is that all students get a free Institute of Engineering and Technology membership. The academics really try to make their lessons as engaging as possible, and I found this really useful as it really helps me to learn more, to understand. We have labs, we have different practicals, we have one-to-ones, we have group sessions. I particularly like the practical side of engineering, as it really tests everything that I know. I found facilities at the University of York for Engineering rather good. For example, we have an astro campus where I was able to look in telescopes, touch a meteorite, and I found this very cool to me. I get to explore things like CAD and hardware labs and electrical components. When choosing universities, I never really thought that diversity was a big impact in my decision making, but now I realise that diversity should be embraced, and I found that the university really does it well, from social events to societies where people with similar backgrounds can just come together and talk about your own personal experiences. I would say I feel very safe on campus, from how well lit everything is to this campus safety team which is always responsive 24/7. When I visited campus for the first time, I was blown away by how green everything was, from how many trees there are, to how many green spaces and nature reserves, to how integrated wildlife is on campus. I remember just sitting outside on a public bench, eating a sandwich and watching the geese. I found this extremely good for my well-being. There's a lot of places where you can just eat and hang out on campus. One of my favourites is the Vanbrugh Cafe, where you can always go in during lunch and expect a hot meal ready and waiting for you. Everything's very walkable, and there are a lot of public transport options available every few minutes, so I never have to worry. Also, I really love the Your Create labs, where you can just go in and you can 3D print. I find it really cool how the prints just come alive. Whether you're into clubbing and nightlife, there's something for everyone at York. York City is beautiful. I find that there to be a lot of different restaurants and cafes where you can just hang out, be with your friends, have a laugh, have a talk. Interesting place where you can just visit, explore the history of York, see the museum gardens. Very student friendly, as there's always discounts going on for students from universities. There's a lot of support available at the University of York, and even though I've thankfully never had to use it yet, I know exactly where to go to if I do need to. My advice to anyone who is applying to the University of York would just be give it a go. The scariest thing about university is your own perception of it. You shouldn't be scared of something because it's new, but rather you should embrace it. Being a commuting student, I get the best of both worlds. I don't have to leave anything behind, but I can always explore something new. I found my passion at York.